Oh, beautiful it is, man. How we doing, folks? Your boy Marco 205 numbers after the name. Blowing up over here, man, on the gram, yo, man. Posted up this Call of Duty game, man, 76-0. Make sure you check it out. I don't think I'm not posting this week. I might post next week because I think I got my video set right for this week. But man, oh man, wild. Now in this case, though, we got ourselves some Ratchet and Clank, the reboot. I guess reboot would be the appropriate term, not remaster. I don't really care too much about the difference between those things. I get it that this isn't the original, or this is the original plus some stuff. I don't really care, honestly, what it is. It's a really good game. That's what it is, man. Game number 16 over here I've beaten this year so far. Pretty good pace, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty satisfied with my pace over here. I think I only missed one Monday. I'll probably miss next Monday, though, because I'm going to start now the Uncharted series. I might sneak in, try to get Ninja Gaiden 2 in and Double Dragon in as well. I just hadn't had the time, honestly, to sit down and play. But I'm going to go into the Uncharted series just because I want to get to Uncharted 4, but I want to get through the whole series before over here in the remaster of the Nathan Drake collection to get the full experience and then get myself into Uncharted 4, which is, you know, pretty damn good from what I've understood. Even though some people haven't been as extremely high on it as other folks have. Either way, though, Ratchet & Clank over here, I ended up giving this game a 9 out of 10. This is the final boss battle over here. I kind of, after I beat Bloodborne, I was like, listen, man, I got to take some time to myself. I need some colors in my life. I need some life in my life. I need a game that maybe isn't that difficult either. Because, damn, Bloodborne was tough. A lot of parts, significantly pretty hard. I mean, the bottom line with Bloodborne is you could die any moment, anytime, from anyone. And that's a pressure that you just don't get, I feel like, in most video games. At least not that constant. So going from that to going to Ratchet & Clank for me was life-saving. Also just going from a fun, just witty, you know, jovial game where everything isn't dying. To me, it was a big plus. I was like, all right, well, this is a most definite improvement from the latter experience over here. And I didn't really know what to get into with Ratchet & Clank. Like, I wasn't exactly sure what it was. It was one of these, I think it was PS2 when it came out, or it was PS2. PS2, I believe, though, when it initially came out over there. And I didn't really play platform games on the PlayStation 2, in all fairness, so I didn't really think much of it. I knew that it was a good game and, you know, a fun game, but I didn't really pay much for it. And I picked this game up with zero expectations. I'd heard that it was pretty good, which I was excited about, but I didn't really know anything else about it. And it's pretty cool, man. I mean, a lot of different mechanics over here in terms of just the jetpacks and stuff, the grinding on rails, which seemed very 2000s, early 2000s. Like when I grinded on the rails, I was kind of like, I feel like somebody played Tony Hawk and really liked it and decided to incorporate it to this game, which is fine. I don't find anything wrong with that over there. And everything kind of seemed to fit in the universe. Then some comedic stuff, you know, with Mr. Zurkon and me. It was one of the funnier things right here. This guy coming out here and just like, Mr. Zurkon's here to kill. And then when you when you don't see anybody for a little bit, he's like, Mr. Zurkon's bored. And you're like, all right, man, I hear you. The pixelizer gun, the different kind of weaponry was really fun. I used all the guns. Matter of fact, I pretty much almost used all the guns in this damn scenario right here just because I was running out of ammo. So there was a lot going on over there. The controls played very well. It looks beautiful. In all fairness, I'm looking forward to Uncharted 4 because I've heard it's the best looking game ever. To me, this game probably is one of the best looking games I've ever played. Bloodborne's up there as well in terms of best looking games I've ever played. I mean, and this is an art style. The difference between, there's a chance that at some point, you know, 5-10 years down the road, we'll look at Bloodborne and be like, ugh, man, that looks brutal. Let me give you this way. Far Cry 3, for example, was a pretty good looking game when it came out. It wasn't, you know, necessarily people were saying, oh, stunning, but it was a good looking game. You go and play it now. I was playing it the other day, and I'm like, this is solid, but you know, it's compared to now. So, you know, that kind of graphical style, and you see it most obvious in N64 titles. You know, Majora's Mask when it came out was like a godsend. Now you go look at it, you're like, oh boy. Same thing I imagine with those games, but this is an art style that I feel might be able to hold on for a while. You know, it really compares to a Pixar movie in terms of that kind of beauty and aesthetic with it, but definitely a fun game. Just $40 too, and I got it off like Amazon or something, and like I pre-ordered it, so and I got like a credit. I ended up getting it for like $18 or something between like the credit and the pre-order and stuff like that. So for $40, I mean, this is a great deal. It just is a great deal, and I'm kind of surprised that Sony hasn't pumped this up a little bit more than it normally was. And I'm curious to see, you know, since this was a reboot, are we going to see more Ratchets in the future, or is Ratchet going to die back after this? I'm not 100% sure how that plays out, so I'll be very curious to see where Ratchet lands after this, and what I believe this is Insomniac that did this, same guys that did The Xbox One game. Oh my God, I'm forgetting the name of it now. With all the orange Sunset Overdrive, all the orange stuff and all that. I'd be curious to see what they do over there. So I think we're giving it a 9 out of 10. Ratchet Clank, man. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you go check it out. Now I'm moving all sights ahead to Uncharted, man. Woo! You boy Marcos, man. Deuces. Ratchet. Deuces.
Let's go.